So let's try to go through this first, even before getting into these answer choices. So the first sentence, because humans have evolved very little since the development of agriculture, what part of an argument would you say that is? Is it an intermediate conclusion, premise, claim? What would you say just up until here?
It's a premise.
It's either a premise or a claim. This is off note, that's not overly an important distinction, but claims are usually things that we're not going to like. I think there's a good answer choice for here. Claims are they're almost outside of our logic chain. They're just things we're told. Nothing's going to usually support them. And then premises usually form a key part of the logic chain. Not a very big distinction, but so we have this first premise or claim here. What about this next statement here, which is what we're going to be analyzing? It is clear that humans are still biologically adapted to a diet of wild foods.
This would be like intermediate conclusion or premise leading
Yep.
up to the main conclusion.
Yep, you're right. Intermediate conclusion, premise. So that's what we have there. And then what about the consisting mainly of raw fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, lean meat, and seafood?
I think this would be just a premise describing the diet. Yeah.
Just like additional information, right? It's not really going to factor too much into whatever we're talking about. It doesn't lead to the conclusion, but it's just something extra. And then what about this next sentence here?
This would be a claim, a premise.
They lead to it, but it's not really what they're ending up with, right? So we have same thing there. And then what about the last sentence there?
That would be the main conclusion.
Perfect. So now with all that in mind, let's go through and see if we can find something that supports what we've drawn out here. So we're looking for specifically what this blue underlined one what role it plays here. So what do you think about A?
I would eliminate A.
And why is that?
I don't see how the straying from this diet resulting in illness and other physical problems supports.
Is that and also we have another claim that is supporting this, don't we? We have this first yellow or orange one. This because humans have evolved kind of thing is in support of the next statement there. So then we have two good reasons to eliminate it. So what about B now?
No justification. There is justification, the prior sentence, but it is used to support the new argument. But I would leave though.
Because as you said, it's not really something that we have to there. I would say it's one that we could keep around perhaps, but it is definitely, you identified it's not the right one there. So what about C?
Phenomenon. I would eliminate C.
And why is that?
I don't know if the main conclusion cites it directly as an explanation. It just support the main conclusion, but it's
Yes, but read like it's saying that the main conclusion is cited as an explanation for the thing in blue, is what it's trying to tell you. Which does it do that? Is the statement, it is clear that humans are still biologically adapted to a diet of wild foods, citing our conclusion as an explanation.
oh.
No, right? And so the word phenomenon is used in a lot of different ways and tends to trip people up. It's such a broad word. It can mean essentially any event, any idea kind of thing. So try not to get too tripped up about it. Just use it within context, more or less. And then what about D?
Is an intermediate conclusion, which one claim is offered as support, which is used in support the argument's main conclusion.
It even has that intermediate conclusion thing that we identified. We know one claim is offered. And then because we identified it's an intermediate conclusion, well, it's all used in support for the argument's main conclusion. All right. And then what about E?
There's a premise offered in support of the claim that the development. So this is backwards. It doesn't.
That claim is actually offered in, it's just reversed there.